Frequent SanDisk buyer. Disappointed, but decided to keep the device a dive into the 1 stars. SanDisk 16GB Sport Plus MP3 player black Bluetooth LCD screen FM radio SanDisk 28646. The SanDisk 16GB Sport is sold by SanDisk. Make sure this fits by entering your model number. Affordable waiter-assistant MP3 player, IEC 60529X5, tested to withstand water flow 12. Filament at 3 min. Must be clean and dry before use. Bluetooth wireless technology lets you go wireless for even more freedom in your workout. Lightweight and durable clips to your clothes or gear. 16 capacity stores up to 4,000 songs, a negbone billion bytes. Actual user storage less. Based on 5 min songs, 120 bytes bitrate. Approximations results will vary based on file attributes and other factors. Built-in FM radio radio functionality requires wired headphones. 4.0 out of 5 stars. This SanDisk 16GB Sport has a total of 5,420 reviews. Product linked in the description below. The first review is from Brian. Frequent SanDisk buyer. Disappointed, but decided to keep the device a dive into the 1 stars. 1.0 out of 5 stars. As a frequent buyer of SanDisk products, cards, thumb drives, a previous excellent Sansa, I felt confident to buy this 32GB 4-star device without going through the reviews. When I received the device, I was not satisfied as the screen was scratched and scuffed out of the box. Lot of complaints. 9. I closed my WMP window, leaving open my Sansa window. 10. I dragged the playlist from my desktop. It was titled Tester List. Threw you over to the playlists folder on my Sansa. I disconnected my Sansa from the computer. The Sansa refreshed, and lo and behold, in the playlist menu under Music right after the 3 Go lists, my tester list was there. I clicked on it, and under it was the songs I had selected. It did not add MP3 files to my Sansa. As SanDisk said, it now knew where to look for the song in the Sansa music folder. In summary, 1. Both devices that I received were scratched cloudy. SanDisk is in fact genuine. 2. The Sansa instructions are incorrect. 3. You do not have to add 3 files to your Sansa just to create a playlist. 4. You do not have to sync anything to WMP5. You do not have to use the folders function on the Sansa. Again, thank you, SanDisk. I was seriously considering trashing my Sansa. 1 user purchased 3, all scratched. I even saw pictures of this Sansa model with a 5-star review, and the device screen was scratched in a manner identical to mine and not even mentioned by that customer. I do not know if this is Amazon or SanDisk at fault, or a combination of device materials and packaging mixed with Amazon warehouse and delivery. I would just say that the very shiny material used for the screen appears to be especially prone to scratching, and it is more a question of when rather than if it will get scratched. Based on my personal opinion, that the scratched screen was not a deal breaker, and looking at the other review complaints versus my experience with the device, I decided to keep the second less scratched one. One of the top complaints is Bluetooth connectivity. Either cannot connect to a device or connection unstable or very short range. You can see across a number of reviews 2021-2022 that it is not uncommon for the device to come out of the box with a scratched, scuffed, cloudy screen. During exercise, quick head movement, or if the Sansa is just a few feet from the receiving device or in a pocket, or even if covered by a hand. I did not experience any BT problems with either of the 2 devices. Easily connected to 7 different speakers and 2 headsets of various ages and BT versions. I placed it in my pocket, covered it with my hand, put it in a drawer, and separated the Sansa from a speaker by 20 feet without a problem, further without an intervening wall. Once I searched and paired with my devices, they were saved in the clip Many complaints about the battery and that it did not last very long before requiring recharge. I think it actually lasts just as long as SanDisk says it will, but they just advertised it in a way that would easily mislead a buyer that was not looking very closely. After following the conditioning recommendations in the user guide, I was surprised to find 7 to 8 hours as max before battery dead. The Amazon box was somewhat beat up, but the SanDisk box appeared to be fine, so I was surprised that the screen was scratched and scuffed, until I went back and looked at the manufacturer splash on the Amazon page. Big font up to 18 hours. Fine print with wired headset. The Amazon product page for this item includes the manufacturer claim enough battery power to last up 5 hours using Bluetooth. Actual life and performance may vary depending upon usage and settings. Battery not replaceable. I have not tried wired headset as like most people. Bluetooth is what attracted me to this item. I can say first cycle that the device, when played continuously via BT, went from 100 to 0 in just a bit under 7 hours. Recharge to 100 took about 2.5 hours. Later cycles reached almost 8 hours. There was no sign of a protective film that usually comes on an electronic device with a screen. The paperwork in the box recommended conditioning the battery via 3 to 5 cycles of full charge, full discharge to maximize useful life. So I wound up with battery life in line with SanDisk fine print specs, but with buyers looking at BT as a main selling point and seeing big font 18 hours. This is kind of deceptive. Volume too low. The volume is definitely a bit lower than my experiences with other devices, but good for my needs. I used this for headphones. More than enough volume for me. And speakers. Some a little low, but they were the lower watts models among the group, and all were fine. With the higher watt speakers plenty loud. Sound quality very poor. That led me to take a closer look at the reviews, and I realized that 12 3-star reviews made up 25 of the total, with many of the 3 stars citing the same problems as the 1 and 2-star reviews. For me, the sound was as I expected from the range of different devices I tried. No different from the BT experience from my Samsung phone. Many complaints about how difficult it is to create a playlist. Not something I have used in the past. I looked into it and found lots of frustration with this issue on the SanDisk forum, along with what I think is a very easy solution if you have a Windows and Windows Media Player. In a nutshell, you copy all your music files to the clip. No WMP sync is involved. Just creating a list of song locations within the WMP and then copying the finished sublist back to the SANZA. Actually sounds like more work than it is. Takes a few minutes to create a list, and it worked perfectly. Below I have pasted the complete directions I followed that were posted by the user cited on the SanDisk forum. In the end, I decided to keep a replacement which also had a scratched screen, less so, also no protective film. A word about the radio. Only works with the wired headset. Even with it, many NY/FM stations were not picked up, and many could only be listened to after a lot of gyrations with the wired headset. Think Ed Norton with the rabbit ears out in the hall. For me, pretty much useless except for 1 or 2 stations. As I write this while listening to it sounds real good to me. Plenty loud 1 min to create playlist on an Anchor 15 BT speaker in the next room. I am satisfied that this scratched screen 32GB BT device holding a bit over 5,000 songs is worth the FOR I paid last SANZA clip. 8 years ago with 4GB was 27. If any of the only time will tell complaints no longer charges died come true for me, I will update this review. Here are the playlist instructions for Windows. This was posted in 2019 after a 2-year discussion. SanDisk forum tips forums. SanDisk. This 1 star is more as FYI from my POV than a don't buy. Comp 3 playlist to 7 million. 351,926 paths. Jun 19 SUSE 1935 offers the correct and most elegant solution to creating a playlist on the SanDisk clip via WMP. I spent a lot of time trying to figure this out and chatting with tech support. He is exactly correct about the instructions in the user manual, and online they are wrong. They all refer to creating a file on the computer, not the SanDisk, which includes the MP3 file and the actual MP3 files. The instructions from SanDisk are wrong. Because the instructions were wrong, I was attempting all of the methods other than renaming files or using different media players to make the playlists work. All the time I can't understand why I would have to save them 3 files on the computer and then transfer them to the SanDisk. My SanDisk has the songs already. I followed SUSE 1935's instructions and voila! Playlist created and visible and not empty on my SanDisk. So just to reiterate, this device has been around since 2017. Here's what I did, all thanks to SUSE 1935. 1. Plugged in my SanDisk. Don't know whether it's MTP or MSC or whatever. My SanDisk has over 1,000 songs in the music folder and no playlists. 2. Went to my computer. I have Windows 7 and opened up my SanDisk to view the files. 3. Opened up my music folder on the SanDisk to see my songs. 4. Opened up Windows Media Player. I have version 12.5. Made the WMP window smaller so it won't fill up the whole computer screen. 6. Now, I am looking at the window showing my music folder songs on the left that I opened with Explorer, and on the right I am looking at WMP in a window. A look at review trends from 2022 scratched screen. 7. I then dragged the songs from the music folder over to the right-hand side of the WMP window under the tab Play, not the Sync tab. There are 3 tabs over there on the right. Play, Burn. Under the Play tab it says Drag Items here to create a playlist, so you know you are dragging the songs from your music folder on the SanDisk to the correct place. 8. Once it was done dragging all the songs I wanted in my playlist from my SanDisk music folder over to the playlist area on the Play tab in WMP, I clicked on the drop-down arrow of the little box on the upper right-hand corner of the Play tab that has the green check mark on it. That drop-down menu has a Save As command in it. I saved the playlist as an MP3 file. It is very important to save it as an MP3 file, I guess, so that the SanDisk can read it. Also, you can sort the playlist as one of the commands on the drop-down list if you want. So I saved it on my desktop as SUSE 1935 suggested. From the manufacturer, Waiter Assistant and Durable and Waiter Assistant on, the SanDisk Clip Sport Plus MP3 player stands up to tough workout conditions, rain or shine. Lightweight clip-in design clips onto your clothes or gear and stays put for a carefree workout. 5 min songs, 120 items bitrate. 5 min songs, 120 items bitrate. Approximations results will vary based on file attributes and other factors. Approximations results will vary based on file attributes and other factors. 3. FM radio functionality requires wired earphones. 4. Based on continuous playback at 128. 5 hours using Bluetooth. Actual life and performance may vary depending upon usage and settings. Battery not replaceable. Product specifications subject to change without notice. Pictures shown may vary from actual products. SanDisk is a mark of Western Digital Corporation or its affiliates in the U.S. and or other countries. Plays up to 20 hours and stores up to 6,000 songs, enough battery power to last for up to 20 hours. For the Bluetooth word mark and logos are marks owned by Bluetooth SIG Inc. and any use of such marks by Western Digital Technologies Inc. is under license. Microsed is a mark of Streak LLC in the United States and other countries. All other marks are the property of their respective owners. 2022 Western Digital Corporation or its affiliates. All rights reserved. Western Digital Technologies Inc. is the seller of record and licensee in the Americas of SanDisk products. The affordable, lightweight SanDisk Clip Sport Plus MP3 player gives you the freedom to work out the way you want. The 16GB capacity holds up to 6,000 songs and also has a built-in FM radio 3 so that you've got enough music to carry you across the finish line. Durable and weight-resistant, it's ready for a muddy mountain bike ride or a trail run in the rain. Use the lightweight earphones included or enable the Bluetooth wireless technology and pair it with your favorite Bluetooth wireless headset. With 3012 capacity, you can clip up to 4,000 songs to your clothes. Stop worrying about your device and focus on your workout. IEC 60529X5, tested to withstand water flow 12. A neckbone billion bytes. Based on 3. Compare our M3 players Clip Sport plus Clip Sport Go Clip Jam capacities up to 16 and 3012 Bony capacities up to 16 and 3012 Bony capacities up to 8 Bony. Colors available in black, blue, red. Colors available in black, blue, red. Colors available in black, blue, red, pink, green. Has a microSD slot. Filament at 3 min. Filament at 3 min. Must be clean and dry before use. Must be clean and dry before use. Only a neckbone billion bytes. Actual user storage capacity less. Actual user storage capacity less. 2 based on 3. Product linked in the description below. Our first question is from Askell W. Does the 16 version have a micro SD slot? I just bought a new one and it doesn't. Which is odd since the one I bought 5 years ago that I'm replacing does. Small matter, I never used that slot anyway. The internal memory is already far greater than I need to carrying music to the gym or running. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.